Surprise! Welcome to the latest episode of... Hello, my mercurial mercenary. In this episode, we're going to take a welcome return to the world of the British rapper MF Doom. This is Viktor Vaughn, Vaudeville villain. I'm assuming, and I know assume makes an arse out of you and me, but I'm assuming that we're still going to get MF Doom through and through. So without further ado, let's remove the cellophane. And by removing the cellophane, we are losing the sticker, which simply says Viktor Vaughn, parentheses, MF Doom, Vaudeville villain. Pressed, oh, I didn't realise this. Pressed on silver double vinyl.
I am not a number! I am a free man!
The cover art is silver, kind of a silver and black. Perhaps this is Viktor Vaughn rapping. It's hard to... A hoodied guy, maybe? I don't know. I've seen people praise this artwork. I'm not certain. But okay, hang on. It's a gatefold, right? But the gatefold, without looking at the inside, right? We both won't look at the inside. The gatefold presents the full piece of the artwork, right? So let's have a look at it in full, in its entirety, right? Okay. It's certainly now a man on a smoky, steamy street. So perhaps that is a little bit New York. Hard to say. And he now looks like he's a cutout kind of cartoon character. So that kind of fits the cartoon character ethic of Mr. Daniel DeMille. DeMille? British rapper, MF Doom. Right. It's a gatefold sleeve. Let's look together and have the first glimpse of what the gatefold sleeve is going to present. I take it's going to be like a cohesive piece of artwork that matches the exterior, but what is the interior going to tell us more? Ready? I'll let you see it before I do. Okay, I'm not even looking, right? What does it look like? Oh! Okay, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. It looks like a skyline where we have song credits, not lyrics. Someone asked me recently, why are you carrying on with your channel, Mercury number 6? What are you trying to achieve? What's your USP? What have you got above? I mean, one of the things that I've got is I go, what have you got above the other people that are doing this similar shit to you? And I said, do you know what my USP is? My unique selling point, my raison d'etre, raisins, sultanas. I said it's kind of what I wanted when I was younger. I wanted, when I was listening to music that was kind of out of the ordinary of the people that I hung around with. So when I was at school in this country, everyone was into, it was acid house at the time, and then in the charts you had a lot of dance music. And I was listening to like heavy metal, and I kind of, I had a few friends who were into the same sort of thing, but overall, I would have liked, YouTube didn't exist, social media didn't exist, the internet didn't exist in my day, but I would have liked the idea of a friend to feel like I'm spending that Friday night with in a room. And I did this occasionally with my mates. We'd put the latest Metallica album on or whatever. But if you haven't got that, that's what I'm here for, yeah? It's only, and it really is now, it's only you and me in the room. And that's the raison d'etre. That's the USP of the channel. It's just you and me. Just grab yourself a drink. It doesn't have to be alcoholic. I haven't eaten anything all day and I'm about to drink some beer. So this is going to be like a wild ride, right? I warn you now, I'm starving, right? But it's just you and me in the room. And you know what? There's no pretense. There's no silliness. There's no shenanigans. In fact, we'll close the studio door, right? So it's just you and me in the room. So this is a 2-discer, right? So what colour's the sleeve? Let's have a look. This is just plain black, right? Plain black. We've had a suggestion here. This is silver. Silver vinyl. Right, so let's give it a look. It could be misconstrued as the lid of a kitchen bin. Refuse collector. Refuse thing, if you're American. In the digital realm, hairs can't stick to your ones and zeros. No cat hairs, no pubic hairs. Right. I often say I'm excited, and I usually have to qualify that with not sexually, but I am genuinely excited now because I have really, really loved the work of Mr. MF Doom. And I've heard some people say that this, probably an underrated album because I don't think anyone's heard of it, this might be his best work. Really? Let's give it a listen. The overture. The beginning. Oh! Sounds like a 70s kid show. Battle of the Planets. G-Force. We know MF Doom likes a bit of that. We know he does. Okay.
Wait, I've come to help. Listen to me. You help me?
Yeah, typical sound collage intro. Bring it on.
Vaughn, the traveling vaudeville villain. You don't give a flying fuck who ain't not feeling them. Watch what you're dealing them. Ace King Death card. Strong arm the wrong man. Pardon the left guard.
That's
Get money
slow.
and that everything you touch
Intellectual
shit.
rap
Got
he's
much
got.
to learn, kid. Write it up, burn shit. Light it up
A
like the
time
Dutch with the
traveling
hand smell. Only time
scientist?
they see when they meet him with the cash belt. Ay caramba, now that's my number. One dry summer.
I thought The Simpsons was The Simpsons and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were big in his youth.
Some more yak, horse yak, doing 80 down the Van Wick on horseback. Your man sick, but he red
Here's
tracks.
rhyme, Rorschach
Get
with
back to
horseback.
bro, Exactamundo. Victor the director flip a script like Rob Reiner. The way a lot of dudes rhyme, their name should be Knob Shiner. For a buck, they likely dance.
Did he
to
say
jiggle
Knob
do the
Shiner?
Hucklebuck. To Vic, it's no big deal. They just
Rob Reiner's back at the moment with Spinal Tap.
Would they hold up in the holding cell? It sorta
Directed
had the strange
when
makings
Harry
of a
met
tale
Sally.
told in hell. Like, oh well, hold tall riches. If the feds is really after them, they just told all the snitches. On borrowed time rhymes, gas by the silver screen. They act like they monkey ass can heal back
This.
like Wolverine.
Okay, this kicks ass.
Y'all fellow out, y'all yellow mouth. What happened to the type of spit that used to help a fellow out? No doubt, leave a rapper in a body cast. I wonder what he was doing while we was in karate class. Snotty ass. It's really like he was a white belt. Right before he night, ask him how the light felt. Wouldn't take their tape if they gave it free. Maybe it's me, maybe it's V. Throw down the key. Y'all know how shit be. In the naked city, rappers is so giddy. That's no ditty.
Yeah,
Born so
time-traveling
witty.
scientist.
Take no prisoners and show no pity.
Lands on Earth
It's how
in the
some
90s.
became a big man from a black boy to name names. A really big
he's
fan
stuck.
of Dan Aykroyd.
The time machine's
He feel
broken.
They need to give him his own dance. This is only chance to
I think this is the
like
story.
a glance. Or like
Trying
a
to
beef
fix
scene
it.
that leave the ooey smoking. Or between Hoto sinking and Nanto sweet choking.
A reason that fits with my kind of way of listening to music is that one of the first hip-hop artists I ever fell in love with was Dr. Octagon. Like, a gynecologist from the planet Jupiter. It's all that kind of time travel and parallel universes. An interest
Back from the future, it'll make
of a
you more
rapper
soberer. And
in
brought back a long
science.
list of fakers who crossed over. I'm like, fuck it, bubble baller. Catch him up at Bob's show, stolen with a trouble caller. Bastard, who can make G's faster than a newly remastered while being truly plastered? There's four sides to every story. If these walls could talk, they probably still ignore me.
God, these
Contemplate
drums sound
over a
great.
cup of warm coffee. It's really getting gory.
I'm listening to the music today on open back headphones.
With the glory, hallelujah. Cruise me like Fooey.
So it does
Sold a
sound
bunch of
more
hooey.
like
I knew he had new G. Who he?
live.
Viktor Vaughn, he had a new sicker song. I think he called it Lick Upon. But he studied rhymes and patterns. Climbed so steep, sometimes the beat don't be mattering. Sounding like a half-dead from scurvy band rock. A programmed computer by a grafted Herbie Hancock. Maybe next life, you try harder. Died a martyr at the hands of the fire starter. All scripts ripped, available for bio barter. Transport the stacks to the lab via charter. On the microphone, he came to days in the major. What a guy practiced banging flies with razors. And watch out for the robot, he got eyes with lasers. Tell him when they come with more topics besides blazers. Enough with the guns already, they all toys and lames. The joys in the aim, he asked him how's your poison game? Do you bust your crossbow? Also, more so, accurate body blows to torso, thought so. These flows you won't find in no how-to. If the blacksmith doubt you, he smack the shit out you. Make nothing go and let nothing twitch. Just don't be near the mic when the on button switch. V bring the beef like a trucker to Fuddrucker. Delivery to all y'all motherfuckers and bloodsucker. Copy more please than when a rap nigga
And you know it's the same old speech.
I think he call it liquor porn.
There's time in the future to really bask in his lyrics, and I know these lyrics are going to be something special. The stories of what he gets up to
if you lost your way till he tell you about the
while he's trying to fix his time machine.
The kickback leave your wig rag for a big bag of good grizzle and some zigzag. Survival, keep a rival in denial and bust what he get just for coming out his pie hole. Die calmer than a suicide bomber. V just the type to do a who ride with mama. Said to James Bond, my name is Viktor. Viktor Vaughn told the chick the quickest way to get on. Lick upon.
A stranger to see you.
Was that a sample from MF Doom? Did anyone call MF Doom Viktor in the cartoon series?
Rock a crowd in sections on a good night, the host fight. Always get the dough first and everything else goes right. At least that's what they say. And who the fuck is they? Make a hick say, what the hey? Talk that shit from sick bay. Ensign, he should have asked his upperclassmen before he bust blast and never trust no Kardashians.
Well, even back then you weren't trusting the Kardashians. I suppose Robert Kardashian had supported O.J. Simpson in the 90s. Again, during his up-and-coming prime. What's this? His third album? But I was saying earlier, wasn't I? Mad Villainy. The demos were leaked to the public. And Mad Lib and MF Doom got really angry about it. So they didn't do anything with that album for a fair while. And a couple of reactions ago, we listened to that demo version that got leaked to the public before the final version of Mad Villainy. But in the meantime, in that space of time between the leak and Mad Villainy, he made this, now considered to perhaps be his jewel in the crown, his diamond in the rough, although he didn't really have any rough. He was, wah!
There's no prince. He hold the mic with a mic glove and rolls dolo from state to state like Ike Love. Like on top of the world, loose and keep it gully. Rap creeps seem to got too much juice in their belly.
Well, this is one of the only MF Doom albums that he didn't produce.
She online for the water to get lucky like when she found a quarter.
So I've heard the production of this album has been criticised. But so far, I like the drum beats, and there's still the element of collage of old TV shows. So his vocals sound superb though. Superb.
Cats be like, what's wrong with your man, Black? Biohazard suit and Van Grack for the anthrax. G's and can't get no peace. Form blazing sword for the police, road beast. Cold cheese, write a rhyme like a book report and sell it to a rookie. You could tell by the hook he bought. You ain't know he sell hooks and choruses. They couldn't bang the slang.
That's good advice. Take it. Take it.
Oddball guard, y'all who play the garage wall with the Stan Smith checkerboard lace and the brand new if they ain't checked the broad waist. You saw his face. So who next to get their neck chopped or pop like a Bex top? Respect the drop. It's too much wreck hops. Who next to get their neck chopped or pop like a Bex top? Respect the drop. Whoop-de-doo. Flow do 50 like a whoop-de-doo. Goopy crews try to figure out from what Koopy flew.
This was be the drop,
place.
yeah?
Beat sound like outer space with no time to waste. He was outy without a trace.
Yeah.
Trace.
Well, we all know what was going on there, more or less. Who it was?
I love that's proper, like old school. When I was into rock and metal in the 90s, that beat is the beat that I heard coming out of cars and clubs from
Hello,
people
I'm
listening to
Dean
hip hop.
Stockton of Eastern State University in America, and I'm prepared to offer you a full science scholarship.
Victor used the college, used its modern scientific equipment to conduct strange, forbidden experiments.
Somewhere's out in Cop Killer Queens, where Bodine stop limousines and niggas flee the scene. Somebody on his back bleeding, vest all cracked up. Freeze, clown officer down, request backup. Listen, dude, don't get me misconstrued as a sniper. It's V. Vaughn, not to be confused with V. Viper, or either Peter Parker, or either Peter Piper. See the type of pee the diaper, blame it on the wiper. It's really not your concern why I got the knife, sir.
Have you noticed how in the Marvel universe, right? Stan Lee came up with a lot of the names.
How you get this thing to hyperdrive?
He'd use alliteration.
Give my props to the shooter. Prices
Peter
at an
Parker.
all-time low in the future.
Victor
Something like 14,
Vaughn.
they must be on horse pills.
Bruce
14
Banner.
feeds and re-up on force fields. Of that course deal, he plotted the coordinates.
He liked
2003
it.
winter time, Upper West Side, more or less.
Papa, baba,
This thing be
baba.
bugging like a Sully frontin'. Who the hell is honey with the slug in her belly stuntin'? You ain't had to tell V nothing. Trust him, it really ain't no time for discussion. He'd be back in 93, press of a button, then they busted in. His first impulse was to smack the dirt. All four wore plain clothes and lumberjack shirt. Recognized one face from school 6 degrees ago. He'd snuff him in his braces and switch the station to BGO. And kept a punchline every lunch break, lunchtime. But this is no time to pump fake, it's crunch time. The same split second, they let off the toast. It's when he hit the speed dial and sped off ghosts. I know them cats don't like V, and if they took my head off, they'd get off most likely. They probably thought the time gizmo was my wallet, and hit the hills no 40 more times on some foul shit. Pick a crime, he was out in the nick of time to get paid another day and live to kick a sicker rhyme.
I do like the collage in the background, right?
Everywhere is probably not best to
But then his
Everyone's
referencing.
your best friend, V steps into the restaurant.
Like-
my friend, he said you must be psychic. What's the price?
Like the kind of
14?
zeitgeist.
Psychic. Huh. Be back tonight.
He mentions it, and people my age go, yes.
Back at the lab, he found the sleeve stack was right. Not only was it 3 cracks light, but 2 white. The test showed lactose, ambisol, lecithin, 5 types of aspirin, and other kinds of medicines. Next time I bring my men who speak Mexican and let the text spin, make them contact their next of kin. The whole thing was mostly lactose, lecithin, and some types of aspirin, ambisol medicine. Damn. Let's go get 'em, men. Yo.
Are you going to join me for side B? A Dead Mouse, Rydorn. Let me watch Open Mic Night Part 1. I think there's a chance that Victor Vaughn, when he's trapped on this planet, in this particular place, in this particular time zone, he's having to work to earn money. I've heard this. You guys have told me this about the story. This is my very first listen, all right? And after this, I'm going to put it on in my living room. Many times in the future, I'm going to have drinks. I'm going to try and introduce this. At the moment, it's just me and you in this room, right? I understand that. But I'm going to try and introduce this via this piece of silver vinyl to people in my real life. But I used to kind of differentiate my real life from my online life. But now I realise that, as I was saying earlier, the USP of this channel is it's you and I hanging out. We're just hanging out, and I hope you're talking back. I really do. And I hope you're into the concept of science. No, not the concept of science. I hope you're into science and the concept of time travel. I'll tell you something right now. There's no better film than Back to the Future. A dead mouse. Hey fella, put the mouse back in the house.
Even then, I had the uneasy feeling it wasn't young Viktor Vaughn who would need my protection.
The backing there, honestly, is like a mixture of like Jefferson Airplane and the Doors. Oh, do you remember the singer of Jefferson Airplane? Grace Slick. Go and look at a video like on YouTube of White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane. Grace Slick back then was cute. It was cute as hell. Irrelevant to this, but you know.
Yo,
this is a 60s vibe, that's all I'm saying.
Y'all niggas think y'all slick with that bullshit, bump that.
Did he just say slick then?
Not for what he know, they got hoes hoeing in the streets. That's for him to know, and for they to never find out about the kidnapped blindfold and the blind mouth. The coroner report say he simply signed
Perhaps
out.
the production isn't as eclectic as I'm used to with MF Doom, but it's pretty solid.
Kill it and eat off it for days, kid it. Whoever ain't get it ain't supposed to. For standing still close to, bandits will ghost you. No shoot Sherlock, I don't know how they do on your block. Out here we rock on to the short shot. Shit still ain't stopped, keep it on till your peeps is gone. VB on the creep, no matter what you keep it on.
Short Shot by the Beastie Boys, that was a hell of a song. Where they were dressed up like Starsky and Hutch. In the 90s, music videos were the be-all and end-all. They ruled our lives over and above the actual music. You get the music video right, you rule the world. Is it still like that today? Or are we just surrounded by AI schlock?
People think he studied levitation.
AI schlock. AI schlock's killing the likes of me, which is why I'm gonna be more rough, ready, and raw, not sexually than ever before.
Don't tell your man, that's the trouble with these chicks. Next experiment, 12 strands from double helix. No,
that was
I
good.
haven't seen Kess.
Double helix.
Oh, yeah, but you stay away from her with those
strands of DNA.
Ain't nobody fucking after her. I'm out of here.
Deoxyribonucleic acid culture.
And Anna speak to be in a proper manner before he stab you and put out all type of propaganda. Stop the slander, chop the hand of a thief, and cut the mouth off of whoever come out they teeth. We sell time to an inmate, and then tell him a rhyme for the hell of it to demonstrate. They know who's the renowned beat critic who do a street lyric like that's a neat trick. Off on a tangent, ain't got a cent. Supposed to went to management and spent it getting bent. Sparky, I had enough of your malarkey. For one, don't mark me. Now who you calling darky? I had to take the nigga card. Yo, what's that?
That's brilliant. That was brilliant. A harp, a gong, lots of 60s atmosphere. Velvet Underground as well, we're kind of droning. Yeah, the droning. The droning. Like that.
I can understand it. Be the beat bandit who bring heat for the mic, unhanded. Whoever go after burn their hands and lips. A lot of rappers ran and abandoned their whips. It's just another day in the dunya. Don't leave your girl around B, he might sooner. Up under the window, serenade her like a crooner. Stay ahead of the game and cut her off sooner rather later. Use her to gather
written
data.
by D. Jamal, N. Gosman, and M. Schmitz. Produced and mixed by Heat Sensor. Heat Sensor.
But they won't let you push them. One tried to get fly, I almost had to mush him. If I wanted to rob him, I would've wore a mask. Hit him with the
A few of them are mixed by Heat Sensor.
They didn't see him dip into the 50-cent blunt spot. We walk in town with spacesuits. Fucked up cut, but she still say his face cute.
Appears to have been engineered and mastered in New York City, Brooklyn.
He said, oh, you wanna snap? this face, the way you be in everybody's business is a disgrace. At the park gates, Hawk, who goes there? It's V, the MC, who's nasty as nose hair. You may go, he said you should have been
nasty as nose hair. Nose hair can be quite nasty. As you get older, you lose the hair on your head and it all comes out of your ears and your nose. Even women.
Vaughn, drop a turd on the beat and shout out that little word from the word on the street. He write Vic in a sick demented hand style and go bombing with a chick who whipped the rented van wild. All he say is you nuts. He really had enough of poop.
Has anyone else who collects vinyl noticed that?
And I got a coupon. Chinese restaurant.
It's really difficult to put vinyl back in the
duck sauce, soy sauce. And this ain't no Burger King, so you don't get no toy, boss. Uh-oh, it's 11 o'clock, I think I'm sober. How about we think this over a can of King Cobra? You ain't nicer than the lunatic shyster, a.k.a. the Viktor or the Vic Meister. He wanna
Metal Face Records.
Or keep his edge up, V-shaped like Mama Waldy. That is the question.
That was good.
Wonder why he always wear hats.
The beat's starting to fall down the stairs. You know I love falling down the stairs beats. If you've been watching for 243 hours.
Strong supporter, triple shot of yak with the chaser of bong water. Yeah. Come on, bring the slaughter.
Bring the slaughter. Come on, bring the slaughter. If you watch this far, please consider giving me a like. For solidarity, comrade. Solidarity, comrade. The comrades here. It's just you and me in the room. Give me a like. Do you know what? You're supposed to ask nicely, but I'm demanding it. If you haven't given me a like, why haven't you given me it? Give me a like. Shh. And still, and do consider finding my documentary on Patreon, making a reaction. To give me £5 to buy me a beer. Well, I like this one. I like this one. I like this one.
My cousin's friend
Let me
wanna
watch.
meet me. Saw V on TV, said she need a sweetie. Heard he was the type to do her name in graffiti and greet her with a kiss. Straight gentlemanly stee, a G. Whatever's meant to be is meant to be. She can slip a smile to make a nigga flip wild. Herringbone name chain, diamond chip script style with the matching bracelet. Sweats with the K-Swiss, athletic chick who run track. Hey miss, pleasure's all mine, please call me Vic.
Okay, I did a full inspection. Head to toe, we rock black denim. Flashed the grin, sweet as sin, said to him, hey, my name is Nikki. You're 20 minutes
Let
late
me
and
watch.
almost missed me. Turn off
Featuring
my CD. I was bumping
Appany
Vintage
B
Said I
as
love the way
Nikki.
you smile, but your
Appany
eyes look
B.
tricky. Yo, I gotta be home by 8:30 or my mom's will kill me. She spazzes out when I'm late. Plus she says that I'm
Yeah, I
too
like
young
her.
to
I
date.
like her.
So overprotective. I wish she'd take a sedative and shit. Yeah, but that's whatever. What's your perspective? Tell me more about you, Vic.
It's love at first sight, that's the proof. He wasn't
That was a little bit Eminem and Dido, wasn't it then?
Fresh as a
Stan.
Mayflower, face like Howard.
It was a little bit.
Green light. She asked him what's a Canaanite. Flavor of the night, Sam, Sarah, and Fahrenheit.
He talked, I listened. He listened, I spoke. We walk arm in arm and split a cherry coke. Spit religion and politics, Sega and chess, roots and culture, hip hop, skunk and cess. I caught him sneaking peeks at my breasts while fronting name dropping connects.
First started out like she was just Vaughn's friend. Used to act grown for pretend, whispering, speaking on the phone for hours on end. On the bone from just listening, and then
Call me back, my mother home.
spoke the tone again. Call back and do the same thing tomorrow. If something don't give, I'll be forced to ignore her. Getting on my last nerves, forget it. All this talking shit and V ain't even
He's got
hit
the
it
best
yet.
rhymes in the
It's
business, hasn't he?
uncharacteristic of the vet.
Why do you reckon he didn't make it as big as like Jay-Z and Dr. Dre and Eminem?
Greet you the next time we meet. Think of you and feel
It was a
me. That
master
make my cheeks
rhymer
flush. Close my eyes
wearing
and
a
feel your touch.
metal
The
mask.
chills when you slip me tongue, picture me with you. Could my fantasies of teen love come true? Got
Do you know
me
what? Maybe
wondering
that's
how
the
far
point.
I go to prove my mom's and everybody wrong. I miss you every time
was a
I
chubby
hear a love
bloke
song.
wearing a metal
Whenever you're
mask,
gone, until I
rapping
see you
about
and I feel
weird
short of
science
breath.
fiction
I think
shit.
maybe I'm ready
With
to take the
collages of
next
Battle
step.
of the Planets.
Bet. I got
old
your
Marvel
cab fare, dinner,
cartoons.
and a movie. Bring a change of clothes just in case
Maybe it
it's all
wasn't
groovy.
gritty enough.
Watch when I see you. I miss you
That
a lot,
gritty
yo.
kind of-
How about a
that shit,
nightcap,
that
maybe
kind of
a
like
bottle
gangster
more,
rap crap.
so we can bite your titties
know
like
what I
a
mean?
baby toddler, ho.
Oh, no, you
Bite your
didn't.
titties
Call
like a
me
baby
what?
toddler.
You made me wig out. How you gonna let some shit like that slip out your mouth?
Now-
If I was there, I'd smack you in your smirk for acting like a
I told
jerk.
you it was
Thought
gonna be
was
messy.
Cool, but now I doubt the shit is gonna work. I'm not hurt. I'm pissed off. Kiss off. Fuck this shit.
I know I played too much. Hey, on the way, could you please pick up 2 Dutch? Okay, peace. See you when you touch. I wonder if she ever had a cootie cat 8-8. Vaughn can't wait too long, stroke it on the late.
Wait, first let's get this shit straight. Right Don't now. Call me out my name, I'm not the one to get played out.
This might be the
Niggas
best song on the
go
album
figure
so
'em
far.
out.
What do you
They're all
reckon?
the same, with a lame story.
It is, isn't
like
it?
My ex-man Mike got my best friend pregnant and be still trying to call me. Well, fuck Mike and fuck Vic too. I wound up on Prozac from all the shit he put me through. Only been off my prescription 3 weeks and you got me flipping, ripping my hair out. Never thought you'd treat me like a pigeon. I'm out.
It's quite heavy.
Over. I'm gone. So long.
Quite heavy.
Fuck with Vic Vaughn. Rather masturbate than fuck with Vic Vaughn.
Let me watch.
Rather masturbate than fuck with Vic Vaughn.
Wow. I'd rather masturbate than fuck with Vic Vaughn.
Still.
I'd rather masturbate than fuck with Vic
What time you
Vaughn.
gonna be here, yo?
Yes, this is the best song on the album so far.
I'm gonna be waiting, yo. Just holler.
I'd rather masturbate than fuck with Vic Vaughn. No. I'd rather masturbate than fuck with Vic.
Wow, hey, yeah, all right, man, that's great. Bye, get the fuck out of here, that was nice. Cut his mic off, thank you, I am back. I am your host, Little Willoughby, representing the hood, goddammit, a little fat nigga who got money, so fuck you. Up next, we got the open mic poetry event, the 15th annual, sponsored by motherfucking Valentine, cross-country clothing, and a lot of whack shit that the hood will not wear anymore. We got my man up first, his name is Sam Buka. Give it up for Sam Buka, yo, come on. The mic is here, stupid. Come here, Sam Buka.
This is the tone that I speak, the voice, the unheard voice of my people. Black, white, people, purple, yellow. Where do we stand? Or does it matter?
I don't, goddammit.
Everyone, we all live the same pain of ignorance together, and all have been lost. And at the end, we all need each other.
That's what I'm talking about, nigga.
And that is
Open
how
mic.
it is.
Featuring
Everything
Lord Sear,
goes in a circle.
Brother Sambuca, Rodan,
To whom are
and
you
Lewis.
to judge
And Lewis
who's
Logic.
who?
I haven't heard of
And
any of
who
them.
the hell is who?
Lord Sear, Brother Sambuca,
Yeah,
Rodan,
that was nice, brother.
and
All right,
Lewis
we got my
Logic.
man right here coming up on the microphone. His name is Dr. Moreau.
There's a Dr. Moreau. The island of Dr. Moreau. Oh yeah, this beat.
Inebriated back in
This
the
beat
spin out
kicks ass, doesn't it?
And galley, doing the Cali, jacking a fool. Vic, watch the sack of rat shit, meet his doom. Vic Harris stays a homeroom in the back of the school. Cold War veteran, I ain't curtain over the wall defector. Authentic aeronautic agility to avoid the enemy motion detectors. On the other side of fears, freedom, charismatic persona, make conspicuous by his absence. Spoke French fluently with a high-pitched German accent. Sole manque bon today, been on song. Answer the pop reference to plain slang was mixed with pig Latin. What's the sizzle? My frizzle will Dennis perfectus. Kinda like Macy, great sounded a little retarded, but still infectious. Favorite pastime, attacking the righteously impaired. Attaches that to a lithium battery. Juicing them up, keeping them trapped between delusions of grandeur and his own feelings of inadequacy. Exposing the proletariat hordes, grow with more funny style brothers than the Wayans. Irresistible force, immovable object, communicate with prophets and original native South American mayans who utilize ancient secret ether breathing techniques to raise their key like Super Saiyans. These trained gorillas not found in the circus, but every occupation from aviation to cocaine dealers descended from scriptures, biblical critically acclaimed thrillers known to sniff codeine, desensitized to A things, stay addicted to painkillers, professional brain spillers.
Oh shit, you know what's on. You got my man without the encyclopedia. His name is Lewis Logic. Holla.
Yeah, check, yo. I used to be a loudmouth back before I turned into a loud jerk. Crowd surfing into chicks with big tits, mouth first. I've been looking down shirts since I was young. Prince of the drunk, swimming in drums of cinnamon rum. Isn't it fun when you piss on a punk in a contest that isn't supposed to elevate beyond threats? Y'all bitches just come to measure dicks. Fuck all of that nonsense. I already got stoned. I'm getting 6. If names don't hurt you, I may just murk you. Slay the first dude out, too late for curfew. And in case you heard lose a bad sport, you'll get a crash course on getting your ass kicked if you ask for it. How about a passport to a nice little place the landlord describes as a boot right in your face? Fuck the games, I won't just smudge your name. I'll feed you your own nuts today if you like bitter taste.
That's good. Yeah, this album is kicking ass, isn't it? It is kicking ass.
And then go to the next dude.
Are you going to hang around? Are you going to join me? Are you going to join me for Side C? Welcome, my friend, to Side C of Vaudeville Villain by Viktor Vaughn. Side C is record 2. I like the fact that the sleeve itself is lined and isn't just cardboard or paper. Let's remove record 2. And again, this is silver vinyl. Silver vinyl. So we're going to start with Saliva. Modern day mugging, then going into Open Mic Night Part 2, and then Never Dead. Excited, excited, yes! Come on, shut up. We're going to have to get the headphones on quickly. Very few actual grooves on this one, on this side. The lead out groove is that thick.
Get him!
Great balls of fire.
Music that thick. Music and lead out groove the same thickness.
Been a duck and diver. He spit on the mic, yuck saliva. Hold it like a drunk driver. Hold a CB on a sharp turn. Still clutching the chest from the heartburn. What's your handle? I need a Zantac, and thanks before I blank into anaphylactic shock. Rock or disco, chocolate or the Crisco hole. Cocktails or still tell a joke like Joe Piscopo. Tell them the basics. Basically, break the matrix. And just for kicks, make them gel like Asics.
The best part of the music.
That's why they acting standoffish. Eat the beat by hand like canned raw crawfish. Can you please pass the cocktail sauce? You might as well know hell is hot as hell, boss. Tell my horse. He said broads
hell is hot as hell.
I make sure I throw them back if they.
That's one of my favourite bits of the Dr. Octagon album.
Leave them hanging like if I ain't no.
It's where he expresses,
Hussy,
there's a horse in the hospital.
For me, bust a knee, then go finish study a plus degree. True victory, a new 6 story. I never met a chick that was too thick for me. Holy Moses, my old earth know me closer.
I love that line. He's never met a chick who's too thick for him.
You can act Doc Zismore, the slow guzzle got your nizzle crooked like
I take it he means thick in the thighs rather than thick in the head.
Live since back when 25 cents ices used to turn your tongue the color red. Now they wanna fill you full of lead. What the fuck that young fella said? What kid is born to red-blooded? Do yourself a favor or come on get head-butted. Yoke him if he run. I'll be there in a jiffy, son, with the flame suppressor like off the 151. Quit your bitchin' or get loud in your babble box. Punish with the dry switch and now eat the Scrabble fox. You be alright once it passed through your yellow belly. Only thing he said was, can you please pass the jelly? Almost said what? Like a promo play to cut on a late night. Before you touch the mic, get your weight right. A lot of crews like
Jelly in America
they really need to just
is jam in the UK.
Either that or get smoked like hickory.
Jelly in the UK is Jello in America.
Notice the write a rhyme like a mystery. And sign it at the bottom in calligraphy, your nigga V.
I give good clap. Yeah, I do. I give good clap. I'm actually liking the beats on this album. They're quite simplistic.
Viktor Vaughn, you are accused of...
But good.
Fool, did you really think Viktor Vaughn could be captured so easily?
We have a suspect, we have a witness, but we have no victims. If you can authorize overtime.
I just love the collage.
He used to get straight A's. Nowadays, get way paid is the pet phrase. Set the stage, preferably night times. Daylight reserved for research and writing rhymes. Things is harder than the tarnish on the garnets in his gold teeth to eat. Gosh darn it, behold heat. Going all out to the fullest. Old dip. Chrome forfeit if no bullets, no clip. Black electric tape over the hole in the handle. If you hold it right and hit them with it, they can't tell. But still, you gotta be careful. Dudes be so scared they cop please by the airful. Be personal favors, please don't kill me. Empty out your pockets and they probably won't, Willie. But if you don't hurry up and shut up, I'll kill ya. Now lay down and count to 100 loud, will ya? When the nickel gleam like it's greased up, thugs turn to icicles, hard rocks freezed up. This could all be a distraction just to buy time to blast you, so keep something to cut in case you has to. If he was on the island, he probably robbed a millionaire and be known for wilding out like Vaudeville here. These clever war tips you won't get from cats who never wore skips. Now let's get down to brass tacks, follow procedure and count stacks like NASDAQ. Don't be caught snoozing in the early morning hours from a long night of boozing. Stick 'em up, chump, you know what this is. Do the right thing, you might live to see your kids. All he said was, come on, don't shoot. So shook, I think he should have Sean John suit. Why you staring? Run your chain like an errand. And your girl errands, and what y'all wearing. Survival tactics for when things get too gritty. He feels it's his duty to the people of the city. Just so long as nobody get hurt, and keep the average civilian on point and alert. And don't forget to check her D-cup. Now buzz how he got this duck for his re-up. Then he's back on the bricks, smoking Indo. Never let a handy fiend fix your broken window. Oh, wanna hate the witty lurker who follow y'all on the lake, dressed like a city worker. Okay, miss, come up off that bracelet. Just got your hair did, don't make me waste it. So go to Hades, get the devil for his stash. But no old ladies unless you're sure they carry mad cash. Like the one from the liquor store, he watched her for weeks now, ready for the quick score. Before he told the whore get on the floor, she pulled out and let off like quick draw McGraw. Damn, yo, he lucky she barely nicked the camo. He would've let her have it if he had the ammo. It's all in good fun, true. Moral of the story, son, dude. Senior citizens to bust their guns, too.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? You know we back in the house, cold chillin'. Got the brother from another mother.
Yeah, brother from another mother. This is the open mic night, part 2.
Sources. I like it smooth, not coarse like horse hooves. The weeds I smoke.
Open mic night, part 2. Open mic night. Open mic night. She sells seashells on the seashore.
It's very important.
Featuring.
I only smoke the plants that are very.
Is that Lord Sear or Lord Gear?
When I blaze, I feel bionic. Cause the weed I smoke is hydroponic.
No, Lord Sear.
Cut his mic. Yeah.
Lord Sear, AJ Ready Right, and Creature.
Creature. Holla.
Creature.
The human skyscraper who skydives into a pool of alcohol to get intoxicated. Like paying passport and taxes, I'm forever hated. However, broad
follow me on Instagram. Nearly every day you'll get a Cheers picture. Just me and you in the room.
The car crash out of my body, spirits
Cheers.
You do what to who? You must be sniffing you like the Ramones.
You do what to who?
I kill brother's flesh until the skeleton is shown. Of course, like a corpse's mouth and ass got its own. Spit poisonous poems. Even your boys know fucking with this. Your ass is
he's coarse like a corpse's mouth.
Brother spitting that Tyler shit should be dodging this.
He likes to spit, doesn't he?
Brother's horse like a cardiologist.
Whoa! Yeah. Thank you, goddamn.
I gotta say.
All right, up next we got my nigga. I don't know what the fuck he is or what he look like, but I hope his mouth don't stink. His name is Viktor.
Respect.
The production is different. It is noticeably different.
They didn't know the face, but by the name they knew him. Racist against rappers, they all look the same to him. They used to beg him not to egg him on Halloween. He told him holler back with the suede pumas, dollar green.
I like that backing.
I mean, heat it up till the temperature tarball. Y'all just gawk like gargoyle. Mind your manners or be R.I.P. Local bartenders call him Bar Fly B. He used their CDs
that was hard to hit that note then.
Harass their street
It's too early in the day.
Up their posters. Don't appear too drunk. Let a stare turn into a you punk. Told the host make sure he lash, yo. Any other order might be a fiasco. D-flow like cash flow on the first of the month for broke niggas that's thirst for the blunt. He kept a pocket full of posies. Always at a rocket, watching so nosy. Looking at my Seiko, it's about to be Waco. And it won't be televised on the Late Show. Turn Jake to Bacos. Money over snake holes.
Smoking!
Shot my nigga Lil Willie.
It's smoking!
They will pay.
Come on.
All of mankind shall pay for this.
All of mankind shall pay for this.
Kurt Strifer, the loon goon with the tombs in his tomb, hotter than June. Sets out a twisted crib and
never dead.
Kids trip on his groom, press twills for shills, shag with the half moon. Cab to school, straight to the bathroom to take a piss and help the teacher with the creatures that inflated from the ethers and it's weighted in the beakers to bite on teen features. The preachers come with sermons and parents pack bleachers. Yo, it's done, Mr. Kim. I shrunk him down to ticks. Just hit me at noon with $60 and 2 nicks. I got a split. Yo, 5 all ill kicks. What's the shit, Black? Yo, how you nuking?
Reacting with the core breach spewing, you're darn tootin'. Right after this wreck, you might expect looting. Nasty drop the rhyme
playing with the filters there.
Like Optimus Prime to a 10-wheeler. V set the scheme on his own team like Starscream.
There's probably a new generation now that doesn't know who Optimus Prime is. That's probably a thing.
That's the days he played bookie. If I don't study, I'ma cheat off Peter Parker. Keep a liter vodka inside my locker. Use it like a book on the Grey Goose scenario. Play you like a stereo. Hey you, where we go? I'm about to blow one of y'all monkeys out the frame. Whoever jipped my lock and took my Donkey Kong game, watch. Don't even try to put it back so I can find a later word to Koch. It's Vaughn against the 9th grade.
Haters, you fucking with castles heads as sharp as alligators. Pull out the ox cutter, nigga, that I mutter and stutter when I utter the check in your little cash flow and get my nigga back as Hasbro and catch a stab slow and that's roll. Shorty with the big talk, you gotta go. Swinging his whip to leave scars. Blood splattered on his fat lace Abdul-Jabbar. Now we getting chased to school with jars. Principal jumped up with a stick in the mouth of Miss Mars. Picked up the telly sweating for some squad cars. Cats tried to cut us off by the garage, but V pulled out the Nicky and our life chances slim like Lionel Richie.
There's no finer sound than when you let off a 9 round. Before the slug find the ground, V be in Chinatown. Give me a slew of M80s, a carton of those hick chasers and 2 of them ladies. It's like the hood black market where you get goods from gats to put in packed chocolate to your health. We rock Chinese slippers. Me and King of these way and 2 Guyanese strippers. On the radio, Mac the knife. I watch
Chinese
the freeze roasters and bring them straight back to life. He used a different approach than I ever read. The only thing he ever said was the roach is never dead.
That's true, the roaches are never dead.
Different ways to break the trance off the nigga nations. It's even bigger with the Haitians.
There's only 3 things that survived this world.
And that was science for the
cockroaches,
knowledge is sped to the shed,
this Casio watch, favoured by the terrorists, and Chris Martin's
turn back time, and that's
ego.
Just what we did. Next day, walked into school from the crib, laughing, yo, limping like a cane. And as I passed V,
you see, I got my game right.
Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, fade it out, fade it out, fade it out. Are you going to join me for side D? And interesting, just let me show you, right, as we turn the record over. Pardon me, hang on. As I turn the record over, I just want to show you what I was talking about with the difference between the tracks on the record and the lead out groove. See that? I don't even see, you can see it there. So on the outside edge of the record, hang on, let's do it. Oh, you can see it there, right? So the outside edge of the record, this is the music there, and that there is the lead out groove. Equal. That's quite rare. That suggests that we've got 2 discs here, 2 records for the sound quality, And again on side D, but not really enough music. I would suggest they should have widened the grooves. It's a bit, I mean, who am I to say? But likewise, side D, you can see that. The music to lead out groove ratio. I mean, maybe it could have been, I don't know. Anyway, let's stop. Side D, we're going to start with Pop Snot, leading into Mr. Clean, then GMC, and then the final track, Change the Beat. Side D. Pop Snot.
Hey, Vic, I've been going over some of your notes, and I'm afraid you're a couple of decimal points off on some of your figures.
Out! I have no time for you.
Okay, find out for yourself.
Longer if you take a picture. It's Viktor the Slickster. I pick her.
I'm liking the beat. I'm liking this beat.
Still up in the mixture like a fixture. Y'all seen the sticker with the sick feeling? Viktor.
Singing down here.
He stack chips by any which way and keep black lips. Fuck what any bitch say. It ain't no time for no tit for tat. Y'all better aim for the head, just don't hit the fitted hat. When it's his time to go, it's his time to go. As for right now, though, the hour show rhyme flow. He got more of those than lines for dime hoes that act fancy. And more clothes than Delancey. Don't let him house you out on Houston or catch you downtown on Broadway browsing. Whoever got the most bags get followed. Give it up or get you in the old hag hollow. It's Viktor the Slickster.
Watch out, you ain't seen shit. Watch out. Smash. Watch out.
I mean, that bass drum is thunderous.
You ain't seen shit. Smash. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Smash. Watch out.
It's like limbo. How low can you go? V go lower than your bimbo pantyhose.
It goes lower than your bimbo's pantyhose.
In the city streets with more ammo than Rambo.
More ammo than Rambo.
I don't want V in it. Make the coolest cat piss his coochie in a minute. When he blow and get ballin' at the top slot, 20 G's ahead for whoever calling cop shot. Pop snot.
A little bit like he who should not be named. Was he who should not be named a fan of MF Doom? I bet he was. Very low pass filtered here. Jazzy saxophones. Is there another type of saxophone other than jazzy saxophones?
You ain't seen shit yet. Smash.
Tender-headed, get they wig split with faux sheen. V manufacture gun cleaning kits for codeine. Party people ask him how you so mean and still quiet. Could it be the codeine in your diet? I'm like, what I look like? Doctor, let the pork stop. I got the clear meat, the vodka. Cork top, step up the hustle like a new guy. Gun busting and drugs, the penalties too high. Makes you wonder who they speak for. It's only one side benefiting off the street war. And it's heat galore just to make it better. Many go and stab their own man up like Jacob Ladder. I still worry when I'm out on the hot. Drill an ill flurry that might pop your knot. I feel the Bill Murray get more run than the WAP got. Shop for a yacht. Pop snot.
We had a mention of Bill Murray there. I'm a massive fan of Lost in Translation. I have to watch that film at least once a year. A bit like the film Sideways. A film about, well, I was going to say wine drinking, but actually about, I would say, a midlife crisis. I like Lost in Translation as well, but perhaps I'm drawn to films about midlife crisis. Mr. Clean.
Study your history. Whoever don't, I pity the fool like Mr.
Pop snot.
Knowledge this degree, it ain't no mystery. What you gonna do, what you know is what is to see. And that's more than meets the eyeball. Now who wants to buy a brand new TT Fly call? Alright y'all, pew, the speed was breakneck. Faster than the high-speed dual cassette tape deck. The distance was light speed. He went to see a buddy who said he had some white weed in case he might need. It didn't mean much, for in his lean clutch was the elusive Green Dutch. Who that? Kinga, Vaughn younger brother, a real live swinger who rock Louis Vuitton pleather. And he walk around like he think he king. Even made the hood rat stop to kiss his pinky ring. Like a soup sandwich on a hand dish. Some say his language was way too outlandish. He did his thing, and spoke in a jig slang to translate Einstein's theory of the Big Bang. Told us boo boo, I put a spell on you.
E equals MC squared. That was a lovely gong again then.
Don't work to hell with you. May the doorknob hit you with a poor slob with you.
We got no gong.
Skeezer, the G of a Mac and the Steez of a geezer. A true man and Lisa, she must have caught amnesia. Paid off the 8th grade fade or a Caesar. He was known for his thick skin, part Zimbabwean and part Trini mixed in. Big shot, sold a guy a pound of pig snot. Said it was proven to remove stains and ink spots. Kinky flow, drip down her leg to her pinky toe. Jinky hole, who don't know as much as she thinks she know. One wink, she stepped to him like a slinky, yo. Wig like a mink, skin soft like Twinkie dough. Then he kissed the queen and told her she need Listerine. Twist the green, it's laced with antihistamine. Enough to make your face up like Mr. Bean. V hit the scene like fuck it, give me a Mr. Clean.
Mr. Bean. There's probably some fans out there of Mr. Bean. Rowan Atkinson. If you are, just bear in mind that before Mr. Bean, he was Blackadder. Mr. Bean, very visual comedy. Blackadder, very verbal comedy. Bear in mind, Rowan Atkinson was someone who suffered with a stammer, a stutter.
Viktor Vaughn the next morning, nearly
He got around it by being absolutely clinically verbose. I like these sound collages, these sound snippets. Linking the songs together with elements of my childhood. Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
If it ain't, don't bother. Told the little monster, no, I ain't your father. It's Uncle Victor. Shut the lights, I'm getting busy. And close the door. Can't you see your mama busy? What a scoundrel.
Behind the door, his mother's busy.
He's like a Lego megalomaniac who's into electronic and techno, a real brainiac. Smack dab in the hip-hop gold rush. V rather the old stuff, preferably the cold crush. It gets deeper than deep pack chopper, except he keep a stack and some cheap-ass vodka. Kneecap popper, only when he missed the Chewy center.
Has
At least he always hits Puli
chopper written like 200 books.
Bad temper, and a plan to claim emperor by December. Member of the most player-hated race who made this invaded place and stated with a straight face. If I cut her off, I might miss her. But one of these days, right in the kisser. She probably get mad at me, I betcha. It gets her nowhere like flattery. She said, where were you last Saturday? And don't lie, we got your fingerprints off the battery. Come on. Don't make me have to blame you or see you in the street and double team you with
that sounds very Atari 2600.
When the jump paper tear off, it probably tear her air off before y'all even square off.
His lyrics are majestic.
Kill a high for no frill like Goodwill Hunting. He feels out of place like Bizarro. Feisty
Here's something for you, right? I'm a massive movie buff, movie fan.
It's Vaughn, he's back on.
But I shouldn't admit this, but I've never watched Goodwill Hunting.
Wax off, wax on. Tried to raise taxes.
Unlike The Karate Kid, which I've watched many a time in my youth.
Passes. Gone are the days when he used to wear glasses. Now you wear contacts, unfrozen caveman, look over the contracts.
I need to think about wearing contacts,
Came to tear the roof off to get
but I'm
paid
still
to
not
goof
quite
off.
into the idea. I'm just not.
They don't really want to battle. All they gonna do is get mad and go tattle.
There's something still relatively cool about wearing framed glasses.
You gotta give his 3-card credit.
If you get them right.
Times he could be hard-headed. Yeah, the main theme, cream by all means and harebrained schemes. The Lord's performance was flawless. He rocked with a crown and a Bobby Brown cordless. The broad he was with was gorgeous. The only flaw he saw was she caused a nigga more stress. Not trying to diss her, but I used to know this sister that could put a whole fist in her. Hell, I made it, mama. Grammy for the world's most celebrated Rama. Dead the drama, scammer. 4G's a pizzy from Bahama. V, the lead brown man. And never count your chickens before you read SoundScan. What about mom and pops? They might as well cooperate and wait till the bomb drop. Get more cabbage. Oftentimes he wonder how they get so savage. V, not your average. Oftentimes he wonder how they got so savage.
GMC? Okay, we're into the final track of Vaudeville Villain. Vaudeville Villain by Viktor Vaughn. Change the beat.
A modern day marvel, but terrible, better horrible. When he grabbed the mic from Son and crushed up all his metacarpals, he said he ain't mean it, totally by accident. After the show, he didn't follow where y'all taxi went. Will this be available on Wax Axe Max Mill? They all in opposition to his ass whack tax bill. But will it pass the Senate? Slumlord tenant and a super like 1A. Have a fun stay. One day, he planned to put in a runway with enough land for his own projects and gunplay. Section 8 penthouse made look like Faye Dunaway. A lot of y'all ass out like gay runaway.
In her days, Faye Dunaway was stunning.
Have the average MC say, give me a sick day. They really ain't got shit to say like Timmy McVeigh. Get a hunch, a real ragtag bunch. In school he kept a do-rag in his bag lunch. Just to eat heads on some breakdance shit and spit. He ripped
Timothy McVeigh.
If the pants fits
was that the that's one of the bombers, wasn't it? Was that the Omaha bomber?
It's like the same hustle, bro. Two knuckles glow.
One of the bombers, wasn't it?
Just let the name buckle.
Over that, or he was in Fleetwood Mac.
Googly. See that loogie? Yeah, keep it on the DL Hughley. You don't watch her, he might house her like Doogie. Just to cut her loosey like Miss Farugi. Gooey gumdrops, who he got his style from his pops. You gotta give the bum some props. Ask your sister, her beatbox is more thicker. Doom that nigga, detox with more liquor. Villain for hire, admire the sound.
Detox more liquor.
Come on down.
Come on down, the price is right.
Forgot who they talking to, too much pork stew. They need to not come out with nothing new. Blew the whole shit up on some what this button do. Doom cheat the game like walkthrough. Run them, son them like Mr. Rourke do tattoo. The way a lot of clowns get down is unnatural. This flow flip like oranges, apples. Rhymes is like limes who a lemonade snapple. Leave it at the chapel, don't eat scrapple. First thing they notice when they come to us, they bling is gone. Then they start remembering the Klingon with the rings on. In came the villain with the old gear like hi there. Y'all play the rare, this whole year, my year. Metal face beard like Brillo pad. Y'all know his still old, so don't feel so bad. See, call him old dad, the one the old hoe had. Knew he was a winner since swimmer in the gonads. Okay, pal, pay him like PayPal. So we could be A-OK, not OK corral. I think today I'll make the ladies say ow. And maybe fuck around, take a bow now. Who made his first meal and still carry razor blades? Used to be straight A's and still made the grade. Retarded ass, how you get cash so fast? Yeah, after last left back in the retarded class. Should've went to Bosie's, watch him more closely. Who he think we supposed to be? Villain who always win, at least stay consistent. Find him where that bitch went, get a room, pitch a tent. Yo, Max, yo, change that beat, yo. You got another one? Nah, yo.
That was the end of the album. Holy shit. That was Vaudeville Villain by Viktor Vaughn. And overall, yeah. I'll tell you what, that was good, wasn't it? Interesting stuff. I like the idea that Mr. Dumal had of creating personas. Yes, MF Doom was persona primera, numero uno. But I also very much enjoyed King Ghidorah. I think Mr. MF Doom himself would fluctuate on how he pronounced King Ghidorah. But when it comes to Viktor Vaughn, there's no doubt about it. This is another persona of Mr. Doom that I have very much enjoyed. This is a no research channel. I did a little bit of research beforehand to work out that this album was recorded in that gap between the demos of Mad Villainy being leaked and the final recording of Mad Villainy. Released this one, and I think so. He released album 2 and 3, Take Me to Your Leader and Vaudeville Villain. But I did enough research to get the inkling that some people out there, MF Doom fans, actually consider this album to maybe be his magnum opus. Interesting, isn't it? And as we said earlier, an album that he didn't produce, and the production has been criticised, apparently, over the years. The production's been criticised, but the voice at the forefront and the quality of the lyrics on this album have been praised. I actually liked the beats. I admit they were quite simple and quite straightforward. MF Doom is often mashing stuff up, and it's quite eclectic. This one was a little bit more straightforward, but we still had those like clips of old cartoon TV shows, Marvel TV shows from the 60s, 70s, probably from the 70s, early 80s. And it still sounded very much MF Doom. But I get it. The beats were a little bit different. But overall, I really liked that. And the silver vinyl combined with this kind of black and silver colour scheme. This here is a little bit Frank Miller. Sin City. A little bit Sin City. Yeah. I liked it. Viktor Vaughn is a kind of time-travelling vaudevillian gangster. I didn't pick up too much of the lyrics there. I liked the comedy. I got the comedy of the lyrics. I got the rhyming couplets and the little lines here and there. And I found it. There was definitely that's definitely a comedy album, isn't it? And from an era, maybe like the early noughties, where you had the 90s and the noughties, where it was like that gangster rap, that 50 Cent and whatever it was. I'm not too hot on it. Dr. Dre, Jay-Z type stuff. Tupac and Biggie Smalls and all that. And I know that he who shall not be named, Mr. West, kind of rose above that too. But I get the feeling that your Dr. Octagons of the world and your MF Dooms of the world, they went their own path. And I think I do lump MF Doom in with Cool Keith, Dr. Octagon a fair bit, just from the fact that they did take another avenue, another route to success, or semi-success, or whatever success this is, this album that no one ever mentions, no one ever talks about. But the idea that you don't have to just brag about money and bitches and shooting people, although there was a fair bit on this, and I think that was the persona, yeah? The Viktor Vaughn persona. Playing the character. But a time-travelling scientist in hip-hop. Mr. MF Doom. Yes. We'll just leave the album cover there with the... Can you see that? With a little bit of spit on it. A few mentions of saliva and spitting on this album. I think he meant like spitting out the lyrics. Like when Michael Jackson was recording Thriller. It was originally called Starlight. You're dead in starlight, a starlight sun, dun 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 dun. And I think the producers in the studio, Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson, were like, no, we need something else. This is going to be the title track of the album. We can't call the album Starlight. And we decided upon Thriller. But the writer of the song, Rod Templeton, something like that. Rod. He said the problem was thriller's a very hard word to sing. It's obvious to us now, we've heard it a million times, it sounds normal, but he said Michael Jackson just spit the words out. It's just the thriller, thriller, thriller. What am I talking about? Spitting. We're talking about spitting. Damn good album. What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Please consider giving me a like, all that sort of stuff, all that begging to camera shit. It's only me and you in the room. This is the USP. This is the Mercurial number 6. You have been watching the Mercurial number 6. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you. Until next time. Over and